So we are solving inequalities today. I'm going to go through a couple of these with you just either as a refresher or maybe you've never seen these before if you're just tuning into the lessons and you need a little reteach. So I'm going to go through, I've circled the ones that I think I want to go through. And then there is no answer key to this one because the answers are down on the bottom. So I want you to show all of your work. That's where the credit's coming from. And then you can check your answers at the bottom to make sure that they match what yours are. Okay, so for this first one, I know that I don't really like the layout of this worksheet very much. I wish that there was more room to solve and then graph, but they're right together. So I'm actually going to rewrite it down here and solve, and then I'll go back and graph. Okay, so I have 7x, which is 7 times x is less than 56. So just like as if I was solving an equation, I'm going to get x by itself. Okay, so I'm going to divide both sides by 7, and I'll be left with x is less than 8. Okay, so I'm going to go to 8. It's strictly less than. It's not equal to, which means it gets an open circle because it's not equal to 8. It can't be 8, but 8 is kind of our marker, and everything less than that will satisfy it. So x needs to be any number less than 8. Okay, so let's see. Is 7 less than 8? Oop, not 7. Is 7 less than 8? Yes, it is. Is 9 less than 8? No, it's not. So we need to, it looks like we're going this way, okay? Because 6 is less than 8, 5 is less than 8, so on and so forth. I think you see my pattern here. Okay, 9 is not less than 8, so I'm not going to shade. Just like 10, 11, 12, they're all bigger than 8. So I'm not going to shade any of that in. So I'm going to shade in over here, and I'm going to draw my arrow going this way to show that all the numbers that are less than 8 are included in my answer. Okay, let's do number 2, a little bit different. N minus 9 less or greater than or equal to negative 13. So again, I want n to be by itself, so I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Negative 13 plus 9 is negative 4. So n is greater than or equal to negative 4. So greater than or equal to gets a closed circle because my answer could be negative 4. Negative 4 is greater than or equal to negative 4. They're equal to each other, so it works. Now, numbers greater than negative 4 will be shaded in. The numbers down here are all less than negative 4. So we want numbers greater than. So we're going to shade in all these numbers over here and throw on our arrow to signify that it just continues on and on forever. All the numbers to the right of negative 4 are going to be greater than negative 4. Okay, skip 3 and 4. You guys do those on your own. Check your answers on the bottom. Number 5. We have 3 times x plus 1 less than or equal to negative 27. So I'm going to distribute this 3 to get rid of those parentheses. So 3x plus 3 less than or equal to negative 27. I'm going to subtract 3 to both sides. So 3x less than or equal to negative 30. Yes, okay. Then 3x divide by 3. So x is less than or equal to negative 10. Equal to means a closed circle, and x is less than negative 10. So all the numbers less than, smaller than negative 10. So we're going to shade in this way. Okay, number 6 on your own. 7, because I want to talk about this fraction and how to get rid of that. So we have 2 plus x over 6 less than 3. So let's first move the 2 over to the other side. So we'll subtract 2 to both sides, cancels out. X over 6 less than 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay, this is x over 6 is x divided by 6. So how do I get rid of division? I'm going to multiply by 6 because 6 over 1, these 6's will cancel out and I'll just be left with x. So x is less than, I need to multiply by 6 to both sides, so 1 times 6 is 6. So x is less than, so open circle, all the numbers less than 6 get shaded in, and I draw my arrow in. Okay, and that is the last one I'm going to do. I think you guys can all handle the rest of these problems on your own.